Tired of living a mediocre life filled with compromises? Do you desperately want to become a millionaire and achieve financial success? We're about to discover how Neville Goddard's law of assumption has helped many people achieve financial success and become millionaires, radically transforming their lives. In particular, we will see what the 3 key words are for becoming a millionaire with the law of assumption. These words will help you unlock your financial potential and finally achieve your most cherished dreams. You will learn how to change your inner dialogue and cultivate positive thoughts, a fundamental technique for attracting wealth and abundance, according to the law of assumption. If you're interested in this video's content, click like and subscribe to the channel to receive more videos like this, and start manifesting your desires for wealth. How aware are you of the power of your thoughts? Have you ever reflected on how profoundly your beliefs and thoughts can influence your life? When we talk about the law of assumption, we're referring to a simple yet profoundly transformative principle: what we firmly believe manifests in our reality. Imagine you are the painter of your life, and each thought is a brushstroke on a blank canvas. What picture do you want to create? Think of your mind as a fertile garden. Each belief is a seed you plant in this soil. Now, ask yourself, what seeds am I planting? If you sow seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, don't be surprised if the harvest is of thorns and weeds. But if you choose to plant seeds of trust, hope, and positivity, you'll see colorful flowers and juicy fruits bloom. Being aware of the seeds we plant requires a moment of daily reflection. Every evening, before bed, reflect on the thoughts you've cultivated during the day. This practice will help you identify the good seeds from those that might sabotage the beauty of your inner garden. The beauty of the law of assumption lies in its simplicity. If you want to see a change, start actively cultivating thoughts that align with that change. If you desire abundance, cultivate thoughts of abundance. If you seek love, nurture loving thoughts toward yourself and others. And now, here's a question for you to ponder. What thoughts have you planted today in the garden of your mind? What changes would you like to see in your garden? Share your thoughts in the comments. Remember, every seed planted with care and attention can turn into a magnificent plant. You are the keeper of your garden, tend to it with love and dedication. How often do you consciously imagine the future you desire? Neville Goddard teaches us that imagination is the beginning of creation. Everything that exists was first imagined. So, when you consciously imagine, you're painting the first stroke of a masterpiece that is your life. Every detail you visualize adds color and shape to your future. Think of yourself as a movie director. Every scene you visualize is not just a dream, it's a projection of what can actually happen. If you imagine success, joy, and abundance, you're laying the groundwork to realize these experiences. Just as a director selects actors and scenes, you select the thoughts and actions that will bring your ideal scenario to life. Visualization is a powerful tool for personal transformation. Practice it regularly. Dedicate a few minutes each day to vividly imagining your future successes. Feel the emotions, see the colors, hear the sounds. The more detailed the image, the more powerful its impact. Now, beyond imagining, you also need to believe in the possibility of manifesting what you've visualized. Faith in the process is crucial. When you firmly believe in your visions, you start to see opportunities where you previously saw obstacles. Your mind will open up to identify creative solutions, and reality will start to shape itself around your desires. How often have you found yourself brooding over past failures, allowing them to overshadow your present? Neville Goddard emphasized the importance of living fully in the present, while keeping vivid contact with the future you aspire to create. If you keep dwelling on past failures, it's like a captain constantly looking at the sea behind him instead of the sea ahead. How can he hope to reach new lands then? Imagine you're at the helm of your ship. Every time you dwell on a mistake, it's like steering towards past storms. Now, try changing direction, look ahead, imagine calm waters and new lands to explore. This mental change of course is the first step towards moving towards your desired future. Deciding not to be defined by past failures is like turning a page in a book. Each new page is an opportunity to write a different story, a story of success and accomplishment. This is the moment to take the pen and start writing the chapter you want to live. Breaking the cycle of failures requires more than just a desire, it requires conscious action. Every day, take a small step that leads you away from old patterns. Be kind to yourself, recognize progress, even the smallest, and celebrate every victory along the way. Have you ever felt stuck, as if something is preventing you from reaching your dreams? Now, we'll finally discover the 3 key words that will unlock your financial potential and transform your life for good. The 3 keywords to your success are: accept, deserve, allow. Accept. I accept the current reality and open the door to change. Acceptance is the essential first step in the personal transformation process. It means acknowledging and welcoming the reality of a situation, thought, or feeling without trying to forcibly change it. This does not imply resignation but rather openness to change. When you accept, you admit that change is achievable. This awareness changes your attitude from one of doubt and uncertainty to one of hope and positive expectation. Acceptance means freeing oneself from the limits imposed by fears and past disappointments and making space for the new. It is a process that starts within you, and then gradually manifests in your external reality. When you accept, you begin to perceive your difficulties as growth opportunities, and obstacles as vital lessons. This change in perspective is essential for effectively moving towards your dreams and aspirations. Accepting does not mean having all the answers now, but being ready to seek them and adapt along the way, keeping your heart and mind open. Deserve. A way to affirm your worth. Deserve is a powerful word that goes beyond simply recognizing something earned. It is the affirmation of one's intrinsic worth. This concept is fundamental because it allows you to see yourself in a positive light, recognizing that you are worthy of abundance, success, and happiness, regardless of external circumstances. When you state that you deserve, you declare that you are entitled to a full and rich life. This does not mean feeling superior to others, but recognizing that, like every human being, you also have the right to aspire to and achieve the best in life. It is a recognition that every individual is valuable, and that happiness and abundance are not privileges reserved for a select few but rights accessible to all. Often, doubt and low self-esteem can create a vicious cycle that prevents one from recognizing their worth and pursuing their dreams. Stating that you deserve something functions as an antidote to these negative feelings. This affirmation strengthens self-confidence and promotes a more positive view of your life and abilities. Every time you state that you deserve something, you send a strong message to your subconscious. This message not only improves your self-esteem but also changes how you interact with the world. If you believe you deserve love, respect, and success, you're more likely to behave in a way that attracts these things into your life. Recognizing that you deserve good in life is an open invitation to the universe to bring more blessings into your life. When you live with the conviction that you deserve the best, you tune your energy to a frequency that attracts positivity. Allow. I allow myself to embrace new future possibilities. Allow is an active invitation to let new opportunities and experiences enter your life. This term expresses an intentional and conscious openness, both mental and emotional, towards what is new and potentially enriching. It is a process that involves releasing old patterns and resistances that might limit your personal growth. A significant part of allowing is releasing the resistances accumulated over time. These can include limiting beliefs, irrational fears, and old thought patterns that no longer serve your highest good. Fears are often what prevent us from moving towards new possibilities. Allowing also means facing these fears, recognizing them for what they are, and consciously deciding not to let them influence your decisions or vision of life. Allowing is both a process of removal and creation. You actively create space in your life for abundance and success. This space is not only physical but, above all, emotional and spiritual. Preparing this space means making yourself receptive and ready to receive the gifts life has in store for you. Allowing means inviting new opportunities into your life without restrictions. This involves a certain degree of vulnerability, as you consciously open the doors to what is still unknown to you. However, this act of openness and vulnerability will open the doors to the greatest opportunities for growth and learning. Remember, every step you take with accept, deserve, and allow brings you closer to the life you desire. They are more than 3 simple words. They are keys that open new doors in your existence, allowing you to live fully and with a sense of worth what the future has in store for you. Keep walking with confidence, openness, and self-recognition. To start your journey towards personal transformation, begin with small steps. Commit to changing your inner dialogue, practicing self-affirmation, and positive visualization. Remember, every great change begins first of all within you. If you like this video's content, click like and subscribe to the channel to receive more videos like this and finally start manifesting your desires for wealth.